The dialogue people are calling concerning the crisis in Southern Cameroon is a dialogue between the government and the Amazonian. It is not a dialogue between the government and Southern Cameroonians. So I just came to discover that this is a problem. And the government of President Pobia is misinterpreting when people say call for a dialogue to end the killing in Southern Cameroon. The government of President Pobia is generalizing everything. The dialogue we are desperate for now and calling on the government of President Pobia to court is a dialogue between the government and the Amazonia to end the killing. More than 10,000 people already gone into their early grave because of the crisis, the Amazonia crisis. More than 250 villages already burnt down because of the Amazonia crisis that started in 2017. And this is the crisis that we are calling on the government of President Pobia to call for a dialogue and stop the military solution. This is quite different from the Anglophone crisis. The Anglophone crisis does not need this kind of dialogue that we are desperate for. The dialogue we are desperate for is between the government and the Amazonia. And that is why I came up today to discover that when the government of President Pobia called for the measured national dialogue in 2019, they said that is all. No, I looked through it. It was a dialogue between the government and Southern Cameroonians. It was not a dialogue to end the killing in Southern Cameroon. So that is why I am trying to clarify the government of President Pobia that the dialogue we are calling and asking now is a dialogue between the government and the Amazonia. Just the government and the Amazonia. To first of all, sit together and stop the killing in Southern Cameroon. There is no peace in Southern Cameroon. Nothing is returning to normalcy in Southern Cameroon. Every blessed day, they are running from one place to another. We heard about the football match that was supposed, Elite One, a match that was supposed to take place in Bamenda today. They canceled it while they were playing because of gunshot, meaning there is no peace. Every blessed day, we are hearing of one or two things. We heard about the killing of 2 Southern Cameroonians, Amazonia, in Bamese, and 3 others arrested by the military. This is still the crisis we are talking about, that the government should call for a dialogue to end this. And then after this, then they will call for a general dialogue concerning the Anglophone crisis, which is different from the Amazonia crisis. So I am making this video just to clarify the government of President Pobia. When they talk about dialogue, he should not be thinking about the 2019 dialogue of the major national dialogue, because that was a dialogue in generally for all Cameroonians, because everybody, all Cameroonians were present in it. But this one should be a dialogue only between the government and the Amazonia. They sit together and stop the killing. First, call for a ceasefire, and after calling for a ceasefire, they sit and talk about, I am for one and indivisible Cameroon, I am for separation, and then you people convince yourself and whatsoever agreement you people will hold on to. Then, when that will be okay, then we can talk about the Anglophone crisis. This is a clarification. I came to discover that the government is generalizing everything. Now we have to point out, because if you call for a general dialogue, there will be a lot of confusions, and it will end up maybe not inviting the people who are concerned and necessary to end the killing in Southern Cameroon.